Hot Take Sports episode 68. We got sports to talk about. We're going to talk about the World Cup a little bit more after last episode. Now that Leo's here, he can help us talk about soccer and stuff. And NFL's coming to a close. The NBA's, a third of the way through the season almost?
Not sure. Fantasy football playoffs start.
Yeah, fantasy football playoffs start tonight.
We can actually revisit fantasy. We haven't done that since week 3 of actual football.
No, we've talked about it on and off. Because didn't you guys make a trade on the podcast? Or
He offered you a trade.
Almost made a trade?
He offered you a trade.
We've talked about trades on the
week
podcast.
7.
Some really bad podcasts. And shout out to Mary Bentley for following me on TikTok.
She's fake.
She's definitely fake. I don't post on TikTok.
Bro, if she's not looking like Billie Eilish, you send her out. Hey, only you and I know.
Hey,
No,
we were
no.
talking about the exact same post before you got here.
That's awesome.
So anyways.
World Cup? Start with the World Cup?
We could start with the World Cup, or we could start with Clayton. How are you doing, man?
Brady.
All right.
Nah, I'm doing fine. My fantasy football team missed the playoffs. Just underperformed throughout the entire season. Yeah, just working at Walmart. That's been my big thing. I worked today. I've worked every day this week so far, and I'll work tomorrow.
So what made you not do DoorDash? I thought you were going to DoorDash.
I don't want to put that wear and tear on my car.
That's right. We did talk about that.
Yeah, I want to make sure that it can last, and I might have to do that next year anyway to make rent and stuff. So
Fair.
if I could keep the miles off of it now, and Walmart's not the worst gig in the world, especially since they let us have earbuds back. So tolerable.
Well, that's how you build.
That's a massive W. Very
Yep.
I was thinking you were just not caring.
Oh no. That's
Finally,
all I
yes,
do during work is I throw in an episode of Stiff Socks and I just shut up and do my job.
How bad is it? Like, how many orders you do in an hour?
We did 37 from 3 to 4 yesterday.
That's about right.
I was ready to go home after that.
I can imagine. Yeah. I've gotten texted by Jordan 2 or 3 times. Like, are you coming back? I'm like, sorry, dude, not yet. Not till after Christmas. I'm gonna work a little once the semester starts again, though. So, but my internship goes through the end of January is what it's seeming like. So.
Nice.
But that's been fun. Doing lots of qualitative analyzation. Brady, you finished your semester.
Yeah, I did.
Woo!
We're all done. We're all on Christmas vacation. Well, except for
I get extended though.
What do you mean?
Because I basically get all Friday off since I'm working nights now. Because I get off at 6:30 on Friday. Well, I'll be getting off 6:30. Now I can just wake up at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and then I'll have Saturday, Sunday, and then since next week, Christmas Saturday or
Christmas is
Sunday?
Sunday.
Sunday, so then I'll get Monday off.
Fair enough.
W.
Year.
Yeah, massive.
Captain Pink Eye?
Thank you.
Yeah?
No problem.
I didn't give it to you. I don't know why you're saying thank you to me.
Thank you.
That's what we think. Next up on HTS Lifestyle.
Nope. You don't.
You ran out.
That's,
No one would
that's
listen.
not my lifestyle.
They would listen to that less than what they listen to already.
I think we're going to turn Brady's room into a ball pit, actually.
We should.
I mean, it's biohazard enough to where we could do that. Isn't that part of the requirement for having a ball pit? It just has to be disgusting.
Yeah, it just has to be. Just never clean
You
it.
just gotta spray the
You take-
cleaner right
Yeah,
on top.
you take Clorox and you go,
It's good.
that'll do
No,
it.
you don't
Bring
even
him
do
in.
that. It's just like, all right, we're good.
Yeah, you stir up the ball. All right, bring him in.
You know, I had a nice little sinus infection, and I went to my eye. So yeah,
Is that how that works?
yeah.
I'll take your word for it. I don't know. I've never had pink. Has anyone else?
I got pink eye in 3rd grade,
I was just saying,
just
maybe when I
randomly.
was-
Don't worry, I haven't had pink eye enough times.
Oh, for all of us. Yeah, for sure.
At least I have it twice,
That's crazy.
guaranteed.
You probably got it from some 2nd grader during recess.
Wouldn't surprise me, but I don't have second graders.
Ooh, get wrecked.
Well, now it would surprise me.
3rd graders.
Blocking out the pink eye.
This guy. Get him off the pod.
Every
Every time. They do this every year.
Leo, how's life at the old Ohio Department of Transportation?
It's going pretty good. I had a random drug test last night.
Oh, I'm sorry. So
I got
Two
drug
nights
tested
ago.
yesterday,
2
too.
nights ago. I had to go to frickin' Ottawa because Mercy Health is the only place apparently open 24/7.
Oh, that checks out. Because Well at Work only goes till 4:30.
And I sat there for an hour before I actually did the piss test.
Just because you didn't have to pee yet, or because you had to
No, just because no one came out. It was
That'd
me
been
and
really
another
funny.
guy who just sat there the whole time. He goes, "At least we're getting paid." I'm like,
I was gonna say.
"Yeah."
That'd been really funny if you like went pee and then walked back out and they were like, "We're ready for you, Mr. Miracle."
Now?
We had to go pretty bad. But Stephen Colbert was on, and we watched A Cold War Christmas.
That sounds exciting.
It was an animation that he made, and yeah, it was actually pretty cool.
There you go. Yeah, so it was Wednesday morning. Wednesday's leg day, so we hit legs. I drink like 30 ounces of water at Planet Fitness, whatever, something like that. Like I got like my 20-ounce shake or whatever. Drink that about a time and a half. Come home, protein shake. That's another 10 ounces. I drank more after I took my nap. I'm up to like 45 ounces or something like that. I've already peed twice, so it's like 10:30. I'm like, okay, I can't. Because you have to be hydrated when you go, but you also have to be able to pee. So I'm like, I can't pee again till afterwards. So it's like 11:30. I finally get to go in there. Are you trying to do math over there?
Yeah, this is 16.9. You said we only did 40?
40 ounces. Of, yeah.
40 fluid ounces. It's not that much.
Anyways,
That's roughly like 2.5 miles a week. Not that bad.
that's because you're fat.
Dang.
So anyway, it was over like 4 hours though, and I know. I'm sorry. So anyways, I'm at like 40 to 50 ounces in like my 4 to 5 hour morning already, and I finally get to go back there, and the lady goes, "Can you use the bathroom?" And I'm just looking at her, I'm like, "Yeah,
Your
I can go."
Wait, my eyes are floating.
His eyes
Yes,
are
I can use
Dude,
the bathroom.
it was like, swear, minute to a minute and a half straight. I just go. Yeah, they're like outside the door. I'm like, all right, hurry up.
I hate that when they're just like just outside the door and you're like.
You can like hear the nurses talking. Hurry up, dude.
I did that the first time I had to get drug tested.
His eyes are bloodshot trying to
I
hold it
just
in right
kept-
before it. Yeah, I'm ready.
Get off.
Brady,
This is stay again, by the way.
how's
yeah,
your
that's fine.
first week of life been?
Freedom.
Yeah.
First day has been pretty good.
That's true. It's technically the first day. You finished yesterday, right?
Yeah, finished history. I had a couple exams.
Water.
Gonna finish with mostly A's, so that's a massive W.
How much Sports Center did you watch this semester for your classes?
0.
Liar.
No, actually,
How many-
only sports related class I took was sports psychology.
How many
And you're
screen
tell-
hours of Twitter?
Ooh, got him there.
Too many to count.
Yeah.
500.
A million.
Whoa.
A whole nother school.
Not
day
that
for me
many.
just
Do you
on
know how
Twitter.
many? Do you ever know how much a million hours is?
Wait 1 second.
Hang on, let me do this math for you.
Oh my goodness.
This is
a
gonna be
sports
more.
podcast.
That would be 41,666 days of Twitter.
Which is how many years? They teach you how to do that kind of math at your school?
Whoa. I don't think I did that right.
All you had to do was divide it by 365.
I know, I accidentally hit the clear button.
This guy.
Sure he did.
Sure
he
he
did.
did. He was like,
Sure he
divided
did.
by 60, divide by 30, divide by 12.
It's 114 years.
How did that take you so long to do and he already had
I
it?
actually hit divide first.
But I'm the college dropout.
Oh no,
Yeah, you're supposed to
I
divide.
multiply first. Not the
This guy.
That's
He's
the
just
wrong
making
one.
fun. Yeah, you're the college dropout.
Yeah.
Dropout.
All right, let's talk about sports. We've been recording for what, 15 minutes? Yeah, let's talk about sports now. All right, so we want to start with the World Cup.
What does Siri
Did I
find?
look
on
up the
web?
World Cup?
No, timesheet conversions.
Interesting.
I'm not
Oh,
smart
look
enough
at
for
that.
this.
Look at that.
Meet the guy who drove across
Oh,
the U.S. in a record
was-
28 hours, 50 minutes.
Whoa. You drove across the U.S. in 28 hours?
Yeah, I guess.
East to west or west to east?
And 50 minutes. Basically
What to say? I don't know. It doesn't
Oh.
say.
Right.
I was going to say. It's got to be.
It took us like 21 to drive home from St. Augustine, Florida. We did
So
that.
that guy has got to have been traveling at
Had to have been north. to south.
100 miles.
Oh
an
yeah,
hour.
bro was hauling the whole
And then
time.
he just had like a tanker following him the whole time. He slowed down to 70.
Yeah, they did NASCAR pit stops.
Not even. Probably,
Or
probably just fuel and go. Fuel and go.
You
Bro
drove a
pulled in-
Tesla, actually.
Bro pulled into a
Was it in
speedway
the-
and was like, "Give me some
Oh,
Mike and
I thought
Ike's
it
and a
was-
Slim Jim," and just kept moving.
And a
It
massive
could be,
polar
if
pop.
it was pretty sunny, I'd just solar panels right on the top, low key.
That's,
Elon,
that's not
Elon,
how Teslas
opinion,
work. They're
Elon,
not solar
out
powered.
there.
Not yet.
If we tweet out this episode, he'll know anyway.
True. Bro,
He'll
Elon
respond,
just had some
he'll
Twitter account shut down because
They were
there
tracking
was
his
an account
plane.
tracking
Yep, I
his
saw
jet.
that earlier today.
Yeah.
He was like, that puts my kid in danger. Dude, you being worth like $60 billion and in charge of Twitter, that puts your kid in danger.
He's not even the richest man alive anymore.
No.
He's second.
None of them are the richest man alive. It's all the Saudi Arabian oil guys that, because they don't have to report their income.
That's true.
Like, the U.S. doesn't know how much
Well,
they
yeah.
make.
That's why Ronaldo's
also
making
just-
$200 million a year now.
Yeah,
Yeah, they also
exactly.
just, Saudi Arabia also just bought all their players. Was it Ferraris? Or something.
Wow.
It was like
a-
Lincoln's
was
or
it-
something.
was
Yeah,
it
it's
a
some
Benz
super
or
nice car.
something?
Yeah, maybe a Mercedes.
It might have been a Mercedes Benz. They bought all of their players after they
For
beat
beating Argentina.
And then Argentina's finna win the World Cup.
Yeah, and now they're in the finals to go against France.
I think they'll win.
I'm hoping Argentina wins. I don't want to see France go back to back. Second, I don't want to see Mbappe win again. He won when he was 20. He doesn't need to win again already.
That's too good of a nickname. I like that.
I definitely didn't make that up. I don't know where I heard it, but I definitely didn't make
It's
it
so
up.
true, though.
It really is.
Yeah.
He was not.
He's fast.
So true.
He was bad about it in the Morocco game, but they dominated Morocco anyway.
I was going to say they won 2-0
I'd say it's Morocco.
yesterday, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Morocco's run came to an end.
It was bad. I was hoping they would keep going. Be cool.
Right. I was cheering for them. I was like, well, my team's out.
Underdog. All
Exactly.
day.
Not cheering for those toothless guys across the pond.
What do you mean? What do you
They
think?
were the St. Peters of the World Cup.
Now this loss gives
Yeah.
me any more support to go for Argentina on the World Cup. Like, what is this man
What?
saying?
What a guy.
Because he goes, we got a French coach and I'm going to cheer for France. And then Morocco lost to France. And then he's like, now this gives me much more of a reason to cheer for Argentina.
That's wild.
Right.
Yeah, we can talk about that too. Crew got a new coach.
Oh,
I don't know anything about him.
Was
I
it
don't have anything
Wilfred
to talk.
Nancy or
Well, yeah,
something?
Wilfred Nancy. Some French guy. I don't know. Hopefully it works out. We need a team now. Half of our crew and crew 2 players are gone, so
We'll figure it out. I'm always free for a tryout, you know.
Russell
Is
Rowe
Zellerant's still on the
gonna
team
be
though, right?
super sub off the
What?
bench.
Yeah.
Zellerant's there.
Cucho.
Cucho's still there.
Okay.
Zellerant's contract ends this year, don't it?
I think this is the last year.
Last
Yeah.
year or something, and he said he wants to.
leave.
I think he said he wants to go back to his old club,
I wouldn't be surprised.
which that'll suck-ish, but
How long until Messi comes over?
Next year.
yeah, he'll be over
Inter
there.
Miami, baby.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Nah, FC Dallas.
So doesn't he own a stake in Inter Miami?
I don't know.
David
Sounds like
Beckham is
I-
the owner of Inter Miami, and
I
aren't they
know.
buddies? They're all friends. They're all just rich guys that play soccer together. Like,
Yeah.
I think he has like a small stake in
There
Inter
is-
Miami, which
there
means
might be.
he'll come play
Yeah,
for Inter
because,
Miami.
because Beckham, I think, is majority owner,
right?
but
Yeah.
I know other people also have hands in it. Like
We'll look this up.
just like with LAFC, I
Oh,
mean, Will Ferrell has a pretty big share in LAFC, which is awesome.
Like I said earlier,
this
a
is
lot of guys own shares in MLS teams because they're fairly cheap to get into. Like James Harden owns part of the Dynamo,
Yeah,
NWSL teams are pretty popular to get bought too.
right? It's an easy way to get
doesn't-
into management.
Doesn't JJ Watt own part of his wife's team or something like that?
yeah,
I think
something,
so.
Yeah.
And I know Patrick Mahomes owns part of Sporting Kansas City
Or
too.
DC.
He also owns part of the Royals.
I did know that.
That checks out.
That is check out. Did he play baseball too? Mahomes in college at least.
He was drafted, I think.
Was he?
His dad pid. I don't know if his dad was in the MLB
Yeah,
or not, but
his dad was a reliever for the Mets for like a decade.
his dad hopped around the minors too because where did I see that? I was looking at like different bases where I could be stationed at just out of curiosity. And there's one in South Dakota, so I was just looking around looking for stuff to do in South Dakota, and some
Nothing.
minor league team has his number retired.
There's 4 faces on a rock, and that's it.
What
That's
do you
all
mean?
there is in South Dakota.
They look cool though.
Yeah, once.
Yeah.
You gotta visit every day.
There's
You'd
an
be like,
ECHL team there.
thank you.
There's an ECHL team in South Dakota. It's actually not that far from the base too.
Okay, you have one thing.
Rapid City.
You have minor
Rush.
league hockey.
Yeah.
This was recorded.
Speaking of minor league
You got
hockey,
South
I went to a
Dakota
Walleye
State,
game
too.
last week.
They're the Jackrabbits or something weird like that. The college team.
All right.
South Dakota Jackrabbits. Yeah.
What?
it is.
What'd you say?
I was gonna say
Sa-
South Dakota
Sac
State.
Dakota.
South Dakota.
They're still in the north though.
As of November 27th, Lionel Messi was close to joining Inter Miami.
They are the Jackrabbits. Yes, I knew it.
Yeah, that nobody cares. where Messi goes.
Yeah.
Can we go with score predictions for the final? The final is Saturday, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Is it Saturday or Sunday?
Shoot, I don't remember.
Sunday.
I thought
It's the
it was- I was
18th.
gonna say
It's the
Sunday.
18th.
Third
That's all I
place
know.
is
Sunday.
Saturday.
What he said.
First place
Sunday.
is Sunday.
That's right. Yeah, because Morocco's gonna have to play against
All right, so who's gonna be third?
Morocco.
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 They're gonna win
Who are they
3-1.
playing- Who are they playing against? Argentina
Croatia.
versus Croatia.
Croatia.
Oh,
Croatia.
that's gonna be a fun game to watch. Morocco versus Croatia.
They're gonna draw 2-2 tie.
That's
PKs.
not possible. It's a third place
And
game.
then
They won't win
Morocco's gonna win 2-1 on PKs. That's my call.
2-1.
2-1.
Good.
Croatia doesn't lose pens though.
Luka Modric is the only one that's gonna miss one. They're actually.
I don't
Yeah.
even know if he'll take one.
And he's the only player on Croatia I can name right now. So
Matt, which country is it that had a bunch of itches and
It's Croatia.
was it Croatia? I couldn't remember which country that was.
Yeah, it's always an itch.
They
There's
had one
Rakitic,
guy that was it.
Par-
We were talking about it on
Their
the
starting
way to
left
work out
back's
one day.
name is Sosa.
Sosa.
But then they have Perisic, Modric, Kovacic.
They have two brothers. I don't remember what their
Oh
name
my
is.
god.
Yeah.
The way the announcer was saying
Markovic.
Modric, dude. Modric. I'm like, it is not Modric. They're giving him like a moo.
he's still with Real Madrid, isn't he?
What?
Luka Modric is still with Real Madrid, isn't he?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
But I'm picking Morocco in that game
He's gotta be
solely,
almost done.
solely because I think it'll be fine.
Can we get a recap of
I think Morocco will. I don't know, because Croatia is. I mean, they are the kings of comeback victories. So
It's in the name. C for Croatia, C for comeback.
yeah, but there's 2 C's in Morocco.
Got me.
Didn't
I think.
did Croatia win the Euros?
I mean, that sounds right to me.
I think Netherlands
I
won.
believe there's
theirs
two
last
teams.
time.
Morocco.
Netherlands or Belgium. I think one of those 2 won. I bet we could figure it
'Cause I
out.
remember Croatia winning some pretty big tournament recently. It wasn't the 2018 World Cup because that was France, obviously.
Right. They
They were
lost 4-2.
second. Yeah. Euro. What was that? 2018.
Euros, there should have been 2020 Euros, I think. Because isn't it like 2 years?
Man, I don't know.
Every 2 years or something like that?
I don't remember. I don't want to donate to Wikipedia. Sorry.
Sorry.
Do you ever feel bad clicking out of that?
Nope.
Yeah, me
Never
neither.
won.
There was some sweaty guy in the basement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the Euro Winners' Cup. That's not even the same thing, is it?
Oh, Italy won. Italy won the Euros in 2020.
Did they even qualify for the World Cup?
Nope.
That's kind of funny.
Mhm.
Yeah, this. I kind of
Yeah,
figured.
because it was in London.
Was it?
In England, yeah.
I kind of figured that would just give you like an automatic bid. Thought that's how that worked.
Winning the Euros?
Yeah. Because isn't that what winning CONCACAF gets you?
CONCACAF, yeah.
Don't you get an automatic bid when you win that?
I don't think Copa America is not like that, is it?
I don't think so.
Well, Copa America doesn't matter because the only teams that win it are like Uruguay, Brazil, and Argentina,
Well, yeah, but
and they're the teams
it'll
that make it
it'll
every
be
year.
cool
anyway.
America's
because
gonna win
yeah,
the
I was
next
gonna say
one.
USA will be in it in
That's-
2 years time.
Still confuses me. Yeah.
Why we're in it?
No, it's next year, isn't it? Isn't it 2023?
I think so. It's every 2
Oh.
years and an odd year, isn't it?
I thought it was in 24
It might
because
be.
they
I don't know.
the U.S. men's national team only
What
that guy on Instagram showed it, and it was like the next 4 years of soccer
Yeah.
before the next World Cup.
Go away. I don't want to give you money.
So Wikipedia just wants to be loved.
I don't care.
You're seriously sitting behind the computer making roster moves?
You disgust me.
You're making roster moves while we record.
Beef?
See, listen.
I was preparing.
Listen. No. I don't want to hear it. No.
Fantasy
No.
football
3 years.
Three?
No.
That's what it is.
No.
So is it in
No.
23?
No.
Clayton, it's the Super League team. I'm just adjusting it.
That doesn't make it
That's
better.
even worse. Nobody
Yeah,
cares
nobody
about
cares
that.
about that. I couldn't even tell you the last time I actually looked at my team.
It's every
for that.
3 years. You're in the playoffs
What are you talking about?
with the
And
Super
the
League.
Super League.
Oh, well, yeah. That's a Super League. I don't care about that one. Though.
What do you mean, yeah? Hey, some of us didn't make it.
Yeah, these two did not make it. It's only us four and then the Hot Take Sports team.
Oh, my gosh.
Yep.
You 3.
Which the Hot Take Sports team
Us
was the reason
three,
I
yeah.
came over here. But
I think Isaac had the same record as you.
so
guys.
no,
Or
the
something
entire
like
thing
that.
was supposed
Most
to
of
be
us
on
were
the
all
website for when you guys were done with
Something
soccer,
like
so we
that.
could transition into it.
Tisk, Brady.
I mean,
Tisk.
I was 11.
I have nothing to
in my
say about
league.
soccer.
Like, where was
so,
this?
like,
Well, I don't either, but you don't see me sitting over here messing with fantasy.
Oh, yeah, look at this team.
my full purpose is to sit here and be ready to look stuff up. And he was already doing it. So I was getting ready for the next subject.
All right.
Spread out his chew.
Yeah, I guess we're taking a break here.
So transitioning out of soccer, I don't know if we have much about to talk about the World
Let's
Cup.
predict the final score for the first
Oh,
place game.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right. First place game.
Matt, you want to start with that?
Okay. Argentina versus France. Dang. I'm gonna go 3-2 Argentina.
Leo?
That's more of a hope than an actual. I'm betting on France. If I was a betting man legally, I would go France 2-0.
I think Argentina will get the early 1-0 lead thanks to a Messi free kick. And then
Messi pen?
Yeah. Messi free kick or pen. Dead ball situation. There we go. Dead ball situation.
Okay.
And then France is going to score 2 unanswered.
So France 2-1.
Yeah, to France 2.
Go
I'd
Argentina,
rather
France.
I'd rather watch Argentina win, but I think France is just
I want Messi to go out on top.
that'd be nice.
Isaac?
It's going to go down to pens. It's going to be 1-1, going to OT. No one will score in OT. Argentina wins in pens.
I'm going to fight you because that's literally what I was going to say, but I was going to have France winning.
You know the mic is down here, right?
Sorry.
So you talking ASMR all the way back here? Not gonna work.
Don't you dare.
You know, just talk normally.
So it's going to be
That's how you
1-1,
started.
going
Get
to
to-
OT. No one will score in OT. Argentina will win in pens.
Alright. Argentina and pens. Final score though?
France, I think it'll go past 5 pens.
That'd be the first one in a while.
They'll go 6 or 7 pens.
I just want the score, dude.
Okay.
7-6, 6-5, whatever one you want.
4-2.
I
I
was
mean,
going to say, I
somebody.
don't know how pen scoring works, so when
1-1, all first 5 pens are safe.
That's possible. Well,
I didn't know if like 3-2 was just like, oh, they just missed one, or
You take
Well,
5 pens.
well, that's what I
You
thought.
take the 5 total, and if
That's what I thought.
you take up to 5
yeah.
Okay.
to start, and if you're tied, you go on 1-1.
That's what I thought. I was
Is it?
just
I
like,
thought it was another set of 5, and then it was 1-1.
Is it? It might be.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's 10 total.
I don't know either, that's
10
why I'm
total. Like
asking.
the first
Hang on.
set goes through, and then the next set goes through, and then I think it goes.
Then
to
it's
keepers.
sudden death.
Yeah,
Yeah.
then it goes to keepers. That'd be awesome if that would just keep going forever. Could you imagine like an hour-long penalty shootout?
No.
that would be very intense.
I would
It's
hate
go-
that.
That'd be very tiring.
It'll be 6-5,
I don't know.
going to double OT. Well, double pen OT. Whatever you.
You're done.
Yeah.
Next.
2-1 France, solely because I don't want to hear my buddy say, "Oh my gosh, Messi is the greatest soccer player of all time" every day for the next 3 years in our OTC. So France 2-1.
Oh, so you're a Ronaldo guy.
I'm not even a Ronaldo guy. I just don't want to hear the dude talk about Argentina every single day.
That's
Like, dog, I don't care.
that's when you are you. That's when you look at him and you say, "You are a member of the United States
I was
military."
gonna say, you didn't even cheer for America, dude. Why are you talking about this?
Wow, he didn't even cheer for the
We-
United
we give
States.
a
He's part of the
rundown, right?
United States military.
Correct.
Did
Disgusting.
we give a
Indeed.
rundown of the USA?
Wow, you don't even listen to your own podcast.
No,
I don't
remember.
either. Yeah, I talked about
remember
it.
if
I
we
talked
said-
about it last episode, like because
Okay.
you weren't here.
Okay.
I just briefly went over it. If you want to talk
That's
about the
fine.
U.S.,
I
you
didn't
can.
really care. It was just still our missing a actual poaching and scoring striker and someone who actually has speed. Whereas Haji Wright could have tied the game with us 2-2, but he's got freaking square wheels, man. Dude's just like doing a whole lot of motion and a whole lot of not going forward. It was bad. He needed to drop the plow and get moving.
Yeah.
And isn't he like 23?
Something like
He's
that.
freaking young. My man should have beaten that goalie there. He was like 30 something. Disappointing. card
Right.
if he scores that
Well,
goal.
mine's technically no longer an original thought because Isaac went first. But I was also going to have it 1-1 coming down to pens. But I was going to have France win like 4-3 in pens.
All right.
Like I said, the only reason I want the French to win is so I don't have to hear my buddy talk about Messi every single day. So, yeah.
Sorry.
Which that's reasonable. I don't believe that.
It's gonna be rigged for Messi, anyways.
Well,
More
FIFA,
likely
There's
you
a
will.
chance of that.
the NCAA is
Very
rigged.
likely.
FIFA's rigged in general. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of rigged stuff, I saw a tweet the other day that said the NFL is legally classified as an entertainment thing, not a
Yes.
sports league.
Yes,
So
I
they
wanted to
can
bring
rig
that up too.
the end of games and not get in trouble for it.
Technically, yes.
That's right, man. Did you see the one where the ref had his mic on, and he goes, "Let's go with," and then turned it off?
Huh.
I'm like,
Bruh.
this guy.
That's wild.
I've seen a lot of videos recently of guys like calling the ref over. He's like, "Hey man, I have the over," and the ref's like, and then just walks away.
Did you say
Have you guys seen the Garrett Wilson
Yes,
thing?
yes. He goes, I have not gotten a pass interference call all year, or hasn't gotten a call at all year. And one of the refs told him, "This ain't O State anymore, bud."
Yeah.
I'm like, it's still a foul.
Same penalty. Doesn't.
I mean, like, that's what I don't like. I think there's pretty much a bias with the refs. I think there is a bias, even though they're like, "Oh, there's no bias."
Well.
Oh, there's
yeah,
gonna
of
be a
course
bias in
gonna
any
be.
sport.
I mean, exactly.
Those basketball. Luka got a T for yelling at his own.
That
team.
was stupid. I did
Yeah,
see that.
that
That
was
was
I was like,
crazy.
"Dog, are you kidding me?"
the refs are low key being real awful for a long time now.
Yeah,
The
that's got
last like
fixed.
3 years has been pretty bad. Ref officiating right. That's like
in the NBA.
just
Yeah.
in general, in every sport. Like the NFL, they've been pretty bad. Like I hate the roughing the passer call.
Oh yeah.
Dumb.
That's just
Dumb.
one guy. What was it? It was in Sunday Night Football. The Dolphins sacked the Chargers quarterback.
Yeah,
Sacked
Jack
Herbert.
Herbert. Yep.
Yeah.
And then just literally just landed on him, barely. Like he still caught himself, but still landed on him. And then they threw the flag for a first down.
Did
The
Mike
drive didn't go anywhere, but it still
It's the
pissed me
principle.
off. It
It's
still
the
pissed me
principle.
off at some point. Where I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
How about the Mike White hit? Did he call anything on
Really?
I forgot.
That's fine.
What's he doing?
It's
You
fine.
just sent out daily fantasy for the NBA in the
It's
middle of the
fine.
I forgot
podcast.
about it.
At least,
Oh
at least he sent it out.
All right, hold on.
I wanted to do it.
Make
while
it
I
time.
was
Everybody,
sorry.
everybody, set your teams. Do you need tickets for sporting events, comedy shows, and any other events that you're going to? Because we have the deal for you.
Use code HTS with our friends at SeatGeek. SeatGeek is an online app. We all use it. We've all used it before in the past. Use code HTS at checkout to receive $20 off of your first purchase. That's code HTS at checkout for $20 off of your first purchase. I used these to buy Brewers versus Dodgers tickets last summer. I know Brady's used them to buy football tickets before. We love it. It's super easy. It's super convenient. So we encourage you to use it. Use code HTS at checkout for $20 off of your first purchase.
And like we said, that can go to minor league baseball games when that's coming up this season. If you're going to the World Baseball Classic, which is coming up, that would be fun. You can go to that. Spring training games are going to be coming up. You got the NBA. We used it when we went to the Timberwolves Cavaliers game a few months ago. And yeah, you can use it for just about anything. So use code HTS, $20 off your first purchase. So we were in the NBA, so we can just round table, talk about our teams. Cavs, you want to go first? I don't know if you
Sure.
guys have anything to talk
Cavs
about.
are doing fine. Jared Allen's been missing games, so not having him kind of sucks. But I think he played in our last game, right? He
Yes.
came
played
back
in
in
your
our
last
last game.
two.
He's been back to the
Because
last
two
he
games?
played against LA.
Okay,
Yeah.
And
So
he
two.
was
So he's back.
9 for 9 in the first half.
nice. Well,
Yeah, not
Sure.
nice.
a healthy Cavs team should for sure stay out of the play-in.
Absolutely.
We're young. We're good. I've said this a million times. We just need time. We'll
Yep.
We'll
Focus
continue
on
getting
this.
better no matter what.
Yeah.
Not too much to report. The Cavs
Yeah.
are doing pretty much how I thought they would. We're like 13-1 at home now, with the one loss being the one game.
The game we went to, baby. Let's go.
That was so
Our
wild
game.
to me. That
Yeah,
that
it's,
was the one time I lost at home. You guys happened to be there.
yeah, you guys and the Warriors. Because what, the Warriors are 12-2 at home and 2-12
They're
on the
bad
road
on
or
the
something
road,
like that.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. But when we have Jared Allen, we are good.
Alright, got the
Can't
Well,
really
yeah,
page up on
because
the
you have a
screen.
center to actually rebound your missed shots.
Can zoom in here. Oh, look at
Yeah,
that.
we don't want to see anything about LaMelo. He's back though. Shout
Hey,
out
he's
to him.
back though.
Is he?
See his one-handed dime cross court.
No, I
No
saw
look
his.
pass.
I saw his.
Can you guys see this? Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's about right. We're behind the Bucks and the
I was
Celtics.
gonna say you're in the
Yep.
NBA top 10.
Hey, Isaac, how's the East running through Cleveland going?
It's not. It never ran through Cleveland. It never had a chance to.
22.
Not this year, at least.
Yeah, not yet. Give it 2 more years probably, and the East will run through Cleveland
Man,
again.
so much backlash. From
I don't know though,
Brooklyn
because
and then, of
Boston's not
course,
getting
the-
worse.
Yeah, but a lot of their guys are gonna have their contracts coming up. They got all those guys when they were young. Like
Not
I
their
think
top
this
two,
is
though.
Marcus Smart's last year on his deal. I think this is Jaylen Brown's last year on his deal.
I thought he got paid.
Did he? I don't know.
Who?
Jaylen Brown.
Oh look.
Okay.
I know Marcus Smart's going to want a bag.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
You had
I
D
think
play last year, so
doesn't matter.
So
Yeah, but
You
there are
don't- nobody
nice,
cares
there are
about
nice
2 points.
athletes out there. People like Jose Rivera
yeah, I
who
guess
take
he did get
hometown
paid.
discounts to keep their team together.
yeah, but that still means he only has what 1 or 2 years left. I don't know. Go to
2019.
Sport
That
Track.
was 2019.
Go to Sport Track.
Yeah, that's
They're
what I
just the
know.
best. Shout out to him.
Shut up.
sponsor us.
What did you just say?
Sponsor.
Trade this
Not-
player.
They don't make money.
Trade this player. See what happens.
So when's his last year? Next year's his last year.
Yeah, so we got.
So yeah, he'll have to get paid after that.
got 2.
But they'll have bird rights. by
Yeah,
then.
Bill.
You gotta love bird rights, man. You can go over the salary cap when you got them.
Yeah. Because we actually know what that is other than 2K.
Yeah.
Hornets should just keep LaMelo out the rest of the season and tank for Victor. Could you imagine LaMelo and Victor on the same team?
That'd
Yeah,
that'd be
that'd be
epic.
fun.
That'd be awesome.
Bro,
Imagine the pick
I
and
didn't
pop
realize
on
the
there.
Pacers had a winning record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
they've been
speaking
good.
of the Pacers, I'm going to a Pacers game. Pacers
get to
Cavs
watch-
on December 29th.
You get to watch Tyrese Halliburton play. That'll be
You
sick.
get to watch
Oh,
Eggs
yeah.
Benny cook, bro.
Eggs Benedict. He's been so bad lately.
I don't even
Because
know
of what's that
who
other guy?
Eggs
Nom-
guy is.
Nombrand or
Benedict
whatever?
Mathurin.
Benedict
He was
Mathurin.
their
Eggs Benny, bro.
fifth
Doesn't-
overall pick.
Yeah, and he said
Something
he
like
said
that.
he was
Something like
better than LeBron.
No, he said LeBron's gonna have to show him that he's better than him.
Doesn't matter. Darius
Think that.
Garland's going to scramble those eggs, and we're going to win big on the Reds.
If he
so,
plays.
Yeah.
I've heard he doesn't play when you watch.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I have no, that's not
That's not
true.
true because
I
he
was
dropped
gonna say,
50.
he dropped like- I was
when
gonna
he
say, he
played.
dropped a
I watched
50
him score
bomb.
51. Like he either doesn't play or has the game of his life. Like
I mean,
you
hey.
know what I mean. So
Uh,
I haven't seen. No, I've seen Jared Allen play. I haven't seen him play this year yet. So that'll be cool.
Hey, maybe we actually get to see Mitchell play though.
What? Yeah, I haven't seen Donovan Mitchell yet. But yeah,
I've heard
my
Brady's
guy,
got a jersey you can wear.
it's not. I'm not touching a Jazz thing. I will use that to wipe my butt.
Yeah, you can
I
run-
Take it
was, I
with
was
you.
gonna ask for a Cavs one for Christmas, just to like have one, but like they were just gone. They were off of the Fanatic website.
Oh
Like
yeah,
you
everyone
typed
in
in Donovan
Cleveland
Mitchell, they were
wanted
just
one.
gone. Not even hey, this item sold out, just completely gone.
That checks out.
Yeah.
So that's fun. My team's not even in the play-in right now. 13 and 15. They looked
I'm
horrible
below
last
you.
night.
I'm below you. If
Yeah,
you want to
but-
scroll a little farther, you'll see my team.
But at least your
Just a
team's,
little. There it is.
But at least your team's playing well right now.
That's true. We also
My team's not.
what, we started like 5 and 12 or something like that.
So
Yeah, you guys were horrible with LeBron, and then he came back and he was like, "Oh look, LeBron's back."
well, no, it's 'cause
fine.
Anthony Davis is actually playing basketball
Yeah, I was
now.
gonna say Anthony Davis
Russ
has
and AD
been
both look
playing
really good.
healthy.
I
Russ
Hey.
has been really great off the bench.
We got Matt Ryan from you.
That's fine. You can. The Lakers are in talks with the Wizards to get Kyle Kuzma back.
That would be interesting. How are you gonna
No
trade?
one- I don't know. Probably our.
I don't know.
They'll
Oh,
trade Russell
I've
Westbrook.
heard. I've heard that we're
They've
talking
talked about that.
because they've been. I don't think we'll trade Russ. How he's doing off the bench.
What?
There's
There's no
no
We definitely
I
won't
was,
do that.
I was. That was when I walked out here to try to find you earlier, and you weren't here. Pat Bev apparently said that if he gets traded and bought out, he'd go back to Minnesota.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Clever.
that's who apparently would be in the package going to Washington would be Pat Bev. Who else? I don't even know who else would be in it, but apparently he's in the package, and then probably our first round pick. I'm guessing.
The Wizards suck.
I know the Wizards do suck.
They're just so mediocre. It's painful. And they don't have anywhere to go because they're paying Bradley Beal $50 million a year.
Yeah, like I
Sure,
know that
he's
I see a
40,
step
but-
forward this year. Hopefully, the full year of Porzingis and Beal together, plus Kuzma breaking out more.
2 games out of the plan.
It's just not good. But my team's missing half of our rotational starters.
Yeah, you guys would be better if you had Cat.
My problem.
How is Rudy Gobert
It's-
doing? Like,
It's funny you say
objectively?
that. I'll get to that in a second. It's funny you say that. Our offensive and defensive rating haven't changed more than plus or minus 1 since Cat has been out. our games with and without Cat, we are the exact same team, statistically.
That's wild. Now, is it because of Gobert then?
It's just because of the team. I mean, it's been inflated because D'Lo has been on the hottest stretch of his career since Cat was out, and then didn't play last night, and we scored 80-some points, so that kind of checks out.
Yeah.
But, you know, when we play guys like Bryn Forbes and Austin Rivers, we're kind of...
Offensive weapon, Austin Rivers.
Hey, man, your bench and our bench is probably about the same right now, minus Russ coming off ours.
Yeah, we have Jalen Noel,
Who?
one of the best kept secrets in the NBA.
I would say don't disrespect Jalen Noel.
He's one of those guys
I actually
that
know who Jalen Noel is.
he's one of those guys that his per 36 stats, he probably puts up 25 points, but he only gets like 18 minutes a game off the bench, so he puts up like 15 or 12, something like that. He's just a bucket getter. Are you okay?
Told me to not disrespect him.
You
Just
deserve a
don't-
lot of disrespect.
I know. I
Anyways.
said don't disrespect Jalen Noel.
I bet if I made a lineup, you couldn't even tell me who he is.
That's facts.
If I made a lineup of pictures, you wouldn't be able to pick him
No,
out.
I picked him out on the court last night. That was one point I was like, oh look, it's Jalen Noel. That was the one player I actually got right.
All right. Anyways,
That's not even ask.
Rudy Gobert's fine. He's not blocking near as many shots as he used to, which is painful. Like, that's literally what he's there for. And he's not blocking a lot of shots. He's getting a lot of rebounds, but we're still one of the worst rebounding teams in the league. Like, I think I watched us give up 25 second chance points yesterday. You give up an offensive rebound, they throw it to Paul George or Luke Kennard, and that's just guaranteed 3 points.
Right.
Every time. Like, second chance points, easy. Every time against us. I think we're like 26th or 28th in rebounding. So we're not the worst, but that's also competing with teams like the Pistons and the Rockets
Yeah.
and the Hornets.
Speaking
So-
of the Pistons, they just shut down what's his face the other
Cade
day.
Cunningham.
Cade
Cade
Cunningham.
Good for them. They're taking it
Yeah.
for Victor. I mean,
Yeah.
Bojan Bogdanovic is going to give him a first round pick, so they're going to have an extra one of those too.
Right.
He's putting up 20 a game, shooting like 50% from three, which is crazy. But just watching the game last night, we don't give Rudy the ball enough. Like, he'll like set a high screen, on ball or off ball, and roll to the hoop wide open, and nobody will give him the ball. We'll just shoot it and say, get the rebound. Like, he's getting like Shaq treatment, except for he's not Shaq, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
well,
he's nowhere near
Shaq had
athletic.
some
I'm just-
basketball skill.
that's true. I'm just
Shaq
going
was
off the
pure
Shaq
athleticism
and
at
Kobe
7
joke
feet.
where it's like, hey, pass me the ball inside. It's like, you should grab my rebound. Like,
I was gonna say, Shaq had the athletic ability to go get the rebound. Rudy has to pray that the ball bounces back in his vicinity.
I've never seen somebody in the NBA with worse hands too. Like,
No.
that dude drops
Well, that's
the
probably
ball
why
all
they
the
don't
time.
pass it to him.
It might be, honestly, and just because he can't finish because he's not good at it. But yeah, it's not good. And hopefully when Cat comes back, they'll gel a little better. But that's also not till the middle of January, and by then we're gonna be what, the 13 seed, and but wait, we still can't tank for Victor because we traded our pick to the Jazz. So
You got
all of
picks.
our picks.
All of them?
We don't have picks till like the same time that you guys do.
It's fun, isn't it?
Yeah,
Where's
we're
that pick?
we're literally in the same spot as you. We are one spot different
No, we
than you.
don't.
The only difference
No,
is
I
your
thought we
superstars are way
figured it out.
older than ours.
Mm-hmm.
We are.
Well,
we
one of
might
them
be in
is.
the boat with
Yeah,
them
I was gonna say, at
We're
least
not
you
that
have
far
Ant.
back.
No, you guys
Yeah.
haven't really traded first round pick.
The
I
best-
traded
Isn't
You-
that guy?
I traded
Said
Yeah.
you.
Very
You
well,
guys
everyone
give
hypes
up
him
lots
up
for
to be.
Mitchell.
Oh,
They
yeah.
give up for Gobert. You guys said I'm buying the market and sectional three.
NFL world is furious with Tyreek Hill's
Quite a
admission.
bit young talent
What?
over there.
Brady,
I just
what are your
saw
comments
Donovan
on the
making that
Jazz's
pop up there
expected
when he
decline
put
so
it-
far?
Well, I mean, Mike Conley got hurt and the entire world fell apart, which made sense.
Pretty
So,
much.
I mean, Larry Markkanen's still playing really well, so it's a bucket. Clarkson looks really good.
Walker Kessler's been playing well too.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
was
even
keep
follow the
developing him.
NBA that closely, and I know that.
Until he got dunked on by Zion.
Yeah, that was sweet, dude.
I'm
He's
waiting,
insane.
He just took it to the
waiting
rack.
for the day that they finally start Kessler over Kelly Olay.
Well, you need
Well,
It's
to.
gonna happen eventually.
They did start him last game.
Oh, did they?
Since
Yeah.
we brought up
I
Zion,
didn't look. I was working.
Kelly
Zion's
Olynyk started. No, Vanderbilt started at the 5. Kelly Olynyk started at the 4.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's usually what they've been doing is Vanderbilt and Olenek up front.
Since we're talking about Zion, his 360 dunk on the Suns to end the game Greatest thing of all time. Take that, Chris Paul. Don't be a baby.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah,
Gosh.
did you see the
rivalry?
The retweet from a Pelicans guy on Twitter?
No.
He said, well, Chris Paul could have held the ball too, but he went and shot a layup with 10 seconds left.
That's true.
And he missed the layup.
It went down and
Yeah,
shot.
he missed
the
it,
layup,
yeah.
which was even better. And then Larry Nance baseball passes to Zion, and then just 360 win. I'm like, yes.
Absolutely.
Good.
Do 'em.
And then
Good.
everyone was like, why didn't he hold the ball? And then Zion's like, you sent my teammates home, man.
Heck yeah, I love it.
I
And the
would-
Pelicans
I-
have
there's
dominated
nothing
them,
wrong
too.
with it.
That's the best part.
Yeah.
Did you see DeAndre Ayton's big quote about
Yeah.
this past week?
Yeah.
He was like, "We're not playing the same teams that we're watching on film. They play way harder against us." Like,
Yeah, when you talk as much trash as you guys do, they're
Yeah,
gonna play
you guys are
harder.
some of
Devin
the-
Booker's up there lighting up Twitter.
yeah, you guys are some
Sorry,
of the
dude.
biggest wimps in the NBA. You were the best team in the league last year, and no, you guys are just soft. Like,
They were the best team
Devin
like
Booker
the past 2 years.
at least the last two. Yeah.
Yeah.
They played LA as like I think the 1 and 8 seed in 2020.
Yeah, that sounds
And they
right.
just-
2020.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they
They
beat us
just
in
lost.
5, I think. Beat us in 5.
Yeah.
Devin Booker's been meh.
Is he still the 6th best player in the NBA, Isaac? Say that louder for the
No.
microphone. Thank you.
I mean, he might be.
No.
Devin Booker's been like that this year.
Yeah,
I
in
mean,
75 years, maybe. We'll have invented ACL keepers or something like that. I don't know.
I would hope so.
Whatever. I've never liked the Suns. I don't like Devin Booker. Zion dunking on them brought nothing but happiness for me.
I enjoyed that.
Well, Zion dunking on anybody brings happiness.
Well, unless it's the Cavs, but like, yeah.
I mean, if it's the Jazz, as long as it's cool, I'm like, okay.
Honestly, yeah. If Zion threw down like an alley-oop 360 on Jerry Allen, I wouldn't even complain.
Yeah.
I'd retweet it on Twitter like everybody else. And be like, that was cool.
Yep. Yeah. Nice. You should bring up the new NBA awards so we can crap on those too.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Because I
Yes.
thoroughly dislike.
Only one I like
Oh.
is the Michael Jordan one.
But even then, it's not like it
Yeah,
looks cool.
Exactly. It doesn't. It just looks like a trophy you get for getting participation trophy in U8 soccer.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Yeah.
it's only this big.
It's that big, and I don't even.
Needs to be
I
about
guarantee
this
you.
big.
I was gonna say the old MVP trophy was like, at least from pictures.
It's not
it
that
looked
it.
like
It's
like
not that
2.5
it was like
feet.
massive, but it was like the old like Depoy trophy and stuff. They had to hold with two hands.
That's what I
They were
mean.
like this big. Those things were massive.
Yeah.
And now they're just these dinky little vases with a gold guy on the inside.
They look so bad.
Like this ain't the Oscars, dude. Give them real trophies.
Give
Yeah.
him a vagina.
The only cool thing I think about the Michael Jordan trophy is they intentionally made it 23 like 0.6 inches or something like that for number 23 and 6 rings. Like I think that was
That's cool.
something about that. Like that's cool, but like still.
Should have made it 23 feet.
And why does Jerry West get a trophy? He already has the logo of the entire league. Why does he need a
Well,
cool
they
a
trophy?
lot of
don't
people-
know that it's Jerry West. The NBA's never came out and admitted that.
A lot of people are like, just change the logo to Kobe if Jerry West gets a trophy.
He already has the All-Star Game MVP though.
That's a good point.
I was gonna say he has an award. There's no need to get another one or change it.
Larry Bird better become the logo.
Somebody want to tell me? Who,
No, because he has the Eastern Conference MVP.
Ooh, that's true.
Eastern
Does
Conference.
Magic
Who's the
Johnson have the
Conference?
Western Conference MVP then?
Western
That makes
Conference
sense.
Finals MVP.
All right, guys.
Shaquille O'Neal
Who
logo.
is John Mavlicek?
John Havlicek.
I don't know.
Yeah, whatever.
I don't know.
He was a Celtic, wasn't he?
Yeah.
That's
Power
the,
forward center.
yeah, that's the
Yeah.
only thing I knew. Because it was just his picture.
He's old, is what he is.
He's very old.
He's
yeah.
not even as good as Bill Russell, but yeah, we're gonna name a trophy after him. All right.
Yeah, what's
Bill Russell has something though, doesn't he?
His nicknames
Finals
were
MVP?
Hondo
Was
and
he the
Country
Finals
Boy.
MVP?
Yeah, this might be
Yeah.
the Finals
Well, that's
MVP.
good.
What awards does this guy have?
I can think of
Sixth man? Okay.
Larry Bird. doesn't
He
even
must
have
have just
something,
been the
I'm sure.
bench when the Celtics.
I was
were
gonna
good.
say they didn't even have like
Yeah.
they didn't track whether you were starting. That look, it never says game started because they never talked about it
Huh.
back in his day. So he might have been a 6-man. We don't know.
Yeah, no.
That's
the
what
world will
everyone's
never
probably
know.
thinking. They're
I'll
like,
tell you what. We'll go back and watch '80s Celtics basketball.
Did he even play in the
I'd be
80s?
fine with that.
When did he play?
He played 62, 63 through 77, 78.
Yeah, I don't think we're getting film from the 60s.
Well, they don't even have film of Wilt's 100-point game, so
Exactly.
probably
They just
not.
have him holding.
Does Wilt Chamberlain have a trophy?
Yeah, he does.
He does
he's,
now.
He's
They-
he's rookie of the year.
Oh, okay, that
He
makes
and
sense.
Roy, yeah.
Because he averaged like
Yeah.
40 points a game as a rookie. So Shout out to Through the Wire podcast. They did this. But guys right now who would get trophies?
LeBron would be the MVP. Like,
Okay.
I don't think that's really disputed.
I'd say KD would get an award.
What would he get?
Clutch.
Yeah, I'd probably go with
Most
Clutch.
improved.
You know what?
No, most improved would go to Giannis.
I would like Giannis as the most improved. For clutch?
Or Depoy, maybe him.
Clutch would have to be KD, right? Or Steph?
Or Dame.
Steph.
Clutch.
Dame's
Yep,
a good one.
I erase everything I said. Give it to Dame.
I mean,
I erase-
Dame's got some of the clutchest shots in the NBA.
But the
That's
one I want
recent
to know
history.
most knows who's sixth man, because the most prominent
Will.
sixth man
I was
is
saying,
Lou,
yeah, Lou
is
Will.
Lou Will.
Dennis Schroeder, or maybe I don't know.
I was gonna say
I don't think
because
that-
like
I
for all
think
our
you gotta give
childhoods,
it to
it's
Lou Will.
I
it's
you
been
would
Lou
think so.
Will. That's what I would say.
You're not gonna give it to Jordan Clarkson. I mean,
No, you definitely
Rookie of the
not.
year?
Benson.
Huge. Zion.
Well, he didn't Ja win Rookie of the Year?
Yeah.
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 Probably
Hey man, Ben Simmons is up for the rookie of the year.
I'd say
every year.
probably Ja.
Yeah.
Maybe that's recency bias. I don't know.
Maybe.
Ja's just
I
kind
don't
of fun to watch.
Who'd you say for Depoy? Giannis. Rudy Gobert has 3, so I mean,
Rudy Gobert,
Honestly,
Depoy.
realistically, it
I
would
can
probably
see
be
it.
It would make
Rudy
sense.
Gobert,
I can
yeah.
see
it
that.
to be him too. Because they showed a graphic yesterday. Actually, they were looking at Depoys, and it was Dwight Howard had 3. He could be a Defensive Player of the Year
Well, Howard's
trophy
a
too.
good
Well,
one.
he's
Dude,
overseas
Dwight Howard,
now.
but still.
Doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
well,
He
it
was
doesn't
still
matter.
Are we
he was
calling-
still that
I
guy
thought
in
you
his
said
prime.
current.
No, it's
Well,
just
okay.
longevity.
You're
like,
right. I meant
just
like recently.
career-wise.
Oh.
Because
I mean,
Lou
yeah.
Will doesn't play a lot anymore either.
I was gonna say, even then, there's a lot of players who you could go back to their Carmelo Anthony. You could give him something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carmelo could be
You could
clutch.
give Carmelo something.
J.R.
Just-
Smith.
You
sixth
could
man
give
of the
J.R.
year.
All right. Henny
him
God
clutch.
of the Year.
Give him
I saw a
clutch.
tweet.
Give him clutch.
I
The
said
guy who
clutch.
ran to half court could have won the
Give
game.
him clutch.
I saw a tweet the
For
other
the Warriors, maybe.
I saw a tweet the other day that said J.R. Smith on the Nuggets used to have the loudest 12 points in the league.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
Because he had 2 360 dunks and 2 threes.
Yep.
I'm like, yeah.
But
He would be
yeah.
like parallel with the floor trying to dunk.
I think it was Ben Wallace was the other one who had 4 depoys. Him and Hakeem.
Ooh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
Right now, it
Wallace.
would probably be Rudy. Like, as much as I don't like Rudy Gobert.
yeah, he's still that guy defensively. I mean, you can't argue with it.
I will argue with it.
Paul George. If we
Alright.
had a comeback
Yeah.
player of the year, Paul George could get comeback player of the year.
Yeah.
Because
They could
add
he
that
got that
trophy.
ankle and
I
his leg
mean-
snapped in half in the
Yeah, at
USA.
the Olympics.
in the
Yep.
USA practice game.
Kevin Ware.
Ooh,
I was going to go Kenny Olynyk. No, not Olynyk.
no.
Gordon Hayward.
Gordon
Yeah,
Hayward
Gordon
would be
Hayward
good
would be
too.
a bad
Gordon
candidate,
Hayward
too.
would be pretty good.
Yeah, but
too.
he's never come back. Derrick Rose is actually not a
Derrick
bad
Rose
one.
would be a good one too. But Derrick
yeah,
Rose,
Gordon Hayward
Gordon
never
Hayward-
actually gets back. That's the
after his
problem.
injuries though,
He's actually they just
He's injured, yeah.
who?
he hurt his shoulder. Yeah, but they just said he might come back tomorrow.
Who it is?
Gordon Hayward.
Oh,
His
it's not
wife
Derrick
Not
Rose.
that it
did like a
He's already
Twitter.
been back.
His wife blew up on Twitter because his shoulder's actually fractured, and they were like, "Oh, it's just a sprain."
Yeah, but she was talking like, oh, the Hornets doesn't know how to take care of their players, and the staff doesn't do anything.
Well, did you
blah,
see
blah,
what
blah.
Which is
I
true.
don't know how
Hornets
it
are
came out.
horrible
How is
good
any of that?
franchise
How
being
can you
run by
prove
Michael
any of
Jordan.
that though?
Did you see what the Hornets head coach came out and said in one of his press conferences?
They're like not
Where
practicing at
He's
all.
like, we're not
everybody's hurt.
practicing. We're a bunch of old guys. Everyone's hurt. And
Yeah.
We're just kind of coming in. The old guys are getting shots up. They're kind of teaching the young guys what they see and what they can improve on, and we're just kind of watching film and going.
Yeah, they pretty much just have shoot around.
Yeah, they
Watch
shoot
film.
around, watch film, talk, and then they leave.
Yeah,
That sounds about right.
People
It's
get
wild
paid
that the
millions to do
franchise
that.
ran by Michael Jordan is the worst franchise ran in the NBA.
I know.
Is it the worst franchise ran in
Word-
the
word
NBA?
for
Charlotte
franchise,
Hornets, the
sorry.
Charlotte Bobcats. Yes.
The Charlotte
Well, he didn't have
Hornets.
anything to do with the
The
Bobcats.
three
Still
worst run
Charlotte, though.
franchises in the NBA. The Charlotte Hornets, the Minnesota Timberwolves,
There you go.
and who would be number 3? The Kings.
The Kings.
Yeah, easy. Those are the bottom
Bro,
three.
the Kings.
I would put my money on the Timberwolves being the worst. Maybe the Kings, but
Put
Bro,
I was
Charlotte.
gonna
that-
say,
the-
at least
the
the
whole-
T-Wolves have made the playoffs in the last 20 years.
The only thing
The
Charlotte's
whole
got
the
going for
beam
them is their
thing
announcers.
for the Kings is
yeah, but they're winning now.
I know they are.
Yeah, they're
Bro,
in 7
the
seed.
beam is on Apple Maps listed as a place of worship.
What's the beat?
Dead
What?
serious. Yeah.
It's some giant skylight that the Kings put in, so every time they win, they light the beam.
It's just a big
It's
purple
this,
laser.
yeah, it's this big purple laser
Oh
that
my
shoots up into the
God.
sky.
So stupid.
It's
Huh.
it's it's kind of cool, but it's also kind of dumb. Look it up. Google it.
It's
Show a picture.
wild.
The beam.
It's literally like a
Just type in
rally
the
point.
beam
Even
and
better
see
if it
what
would
comes
go
up.
0
Don't
and
type in
82,
like
it just
Sacramento
wouldn't
Kings.
use
Type
the
in the
beam.
beam and see if it comes up.
Well, the first thing that came up is a Europe website, so
Well,
Oh,
type in the
don't-
beam and Google it and see what comes up.
We designed
The
safety.
beam.
The beam.
oh, here we
There it
go.
is.
Kings like the beam, origin story of Sacramento.
Well, I don't want the origin story of Sacramento.
Alright.
I
Just
don't care
sounds
about that.
stupid.
Well, I assume it's
Became
gonna
a
be.
Became
rally
rally cry.
cry and a meme
It
of the King's resurgence.
That's true. That
Scroll down so we can actually see the beam. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
look at
Whoa,
it.
whoa,
There you
whoa,
go.
whoa.
That's kind of cool, I guess, but that's also kind of dumb.
Yeah, until it
Yeah.
blinds up airline pilot.
Yeah,
Well, just don't fly
I've
over
never
Sacramento.
understood how.
Watch great white shark looks huge until second shark.
Yeah, they just walk around screaming,
Huh.
like the beam!
Yeah, pretty much.
Fantasy football week 15 studs, duds, and sleepers. Don't sleep on Brian Robinson and Evan Ingram.
Evan Ingram just had a
Dude,
god
that dude-
tier
39
I was gonna say,
fantasy
one.
dude.
points.
One.
I take this means we're transitioning back to the NFL now.
Sure.
Oh,
I don't know, we're just
I
talking.
didn't care, but
I don't know.
just
Yeah.
reading the little side thing.
Deshaun Watson finally threw a touchdown pass.
Woo!
That's a good start. Threw it to Chief and Njoku.
Okay, now if he could throw to DPJ a lot this week, that would be wonderful.
You know, I'll call him and I'll tell him, hey, yo, my buddy with the fresh cut just recently.
He also likes happy endings, so can you help him out, my guy?
Hey, if you need somebody to massage... Never mind.
This is a family podcast.
Not anymore. Ready teeth.
Did you send the TikTok that was like, Deshaun Watson is a new person because look, he massaged his
That was
own
me.
injury.
It was
You-
me.
I saw it.
Somebody said
I
it.
sent like 3 of those.
That was so dumb.
They're
Look,
so
he
easy.
massaged his own injury instead of
Yeah,
having somebody else do it
yeah,
for him.
Yep. That's great.
But, yeah, our season's just kind of get Deshaun Watson into the system at this point.
You got a tank for your draft pick.
Can you guys still go?
Yeah.
Can
You guys
still
blew
go
it. I
500,
mean,
Clayton?
You blew, what, 4 games at the beginning of the
Yeah.
season? Pretty much. I mean,
Jacoby Brissett did what he was supposed to do. Our
And-
coaching staff
and
just
kicking
doesn't
it with
know how to call
Cade.
plays.
Kicking it with
Yeah.
Cade. helped
Yeah.
me
kicking it
out,
with
too.
Cade did not do his
Kicking
job.
it with Cade.
I'm still not I still haven't forgiven him. I'm not gonna lie.
That's okay.
And Emerson, is that the other one you hate?
What? I only get mad at him when he screws up. Every other time I'm like, yeah, let's go. But when he screws up, I'm like, God damn it,
Oh,
MJ
that's-
Emerson screwed up again.
That's still one of the biggest clown moments, like, in our group. Because Isaac said one good thing about him, and then for the rest of the season, you're like, guess who it was? Guess who messed up this time?
Yeah.
But he played well in the game I was at in person. Like Mike Evans didn't really do a whole lot. So, yeah, just whenever we screw up, John Johnson hasn't really been playing well this year. Our safeties as a whole haven't been playing very well.
We'll have new safeties next year, if I had to guess.
No, because we still owe John Johnson like $15 million. We're not.
Well,
gonna
And
fund
Grand
him.
Delpit's still young too. So
Delpit-
Delpit will
yeah,
be gone.
Delpit's-
Johnson will stay.
I think they're gonna just cut ties with Grand Delpit.
No.
No,
they won't.
they'll try to find a trade for him, then cut him.
This is from his inside source in the building.
Him and Brady, they have inside sources in every NFL training camp.
Well, Brady's inside source is Bleacher Report, so.
Yeah.
Hey, my inside sources are only for fantasy football.
Right.
Otherwise, they suck.
Oh, let me tell you guys a story about fantasy football. So, like a week and a half ago.
Did you tell this story last podcast?
No, because
Okay.
it's a new one.
Oh my
We're sitting
gosh.
there, and Brady's trying to trade for Damian Harris. And we have this new feature in our league
He
where
already
we get
talked
to
about
vote
this.
on trades. Well, I'm going to tell it again anyway, so you shut up and listen.
Called the veto.
Yeah, so I vetoed this trade, and Brady was like, "Why are you guys all vetoing this trade?" And I'm like, "Brady, you literally criticized me at the start of the year for picking Damian Harris, and look where we are now. You are trying to trade for him,
I mean,
clown."
in all fairness, he has been horrible. I just wanted him in case, like what happened, Ramondre got hurt.
Clown.
And why do you think we vetoed? Because that would happen. And we're not going to give you a more stacked powerhouse team to go into
Yeah,
the
exactly.
playoffs
One
with.
person's already screwed the rest of our team.
Yeah.
League.
It's
That's
like,
what I meant.
it's like 1.5.
Next year, do you promise me to not give up on people after 2 weeks?
I'll text you, and then you can slap
Yeah.
me, and then I won't do it.
No, you call me before you propose a trade to him. Shook on it. That's on camera.
That
That's
is
on camera.
I will clip that and I will save it.
Please do. But
I will post it. I'll post it.
Hey, how you doing?
like
I'll
I
be in
said,
the
the
DMs.
Browns, our main
I-
focus right now is getting Deshaun Watson into the system.
Yep.
He's looked better though.
He,
Did he?
Played 2 games.
Like 2
I was
years
gonna
ago.
say, he took a small step forward last
Yeah.
week. We'll take that.
Did he
There's
throw
not
the
much-
ball into the ground last?
I was gonna say.
He did. He really did. He looked great in the first quarter. He completed like his first 9 passes or something like that.
I think so, yeah.
See, Matt, his little league team doesn't have to throw as many ground balls anymore. He's starting to work them into pop flies now.
Oh, okay.
That was a awful joke, just so you know.
I made it last episode. I had to build off of it.
I don't even remember you making that joke, but it was still bad. How are the Patriots doing? They won this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're actually in playoff contention.
I was gonna say, weirdly
Hey,
enough.
we're not in last place because we have the tiebreaker over the Jets, so we have the same record.
Right.
Right out of the Jets.
Oh, rest in peace to the fall.
Yeah.
Our entire division being over 500 is something nobody saw. Kind of like how Leo's almost entire division.
Well,
is
his
also-
entire division is in the playoffs right now.
The NFC Beast. Yep.
Yeah, that's true.
Get out.
That's what it's called.
Yeah,
Literally everyone's called.
Haven't you guys been the worst division of football for years?
I was gonna
Yeah.
say 3 years ago, the
No,
NFC
no,
East
we-
was the worst division.
yeah.
of
Wait,
football.
Was
who
it 3
won
years
the
ago?
NFC East last year?
Who won it?
Because weren't you all like 500? Because you all just
It was
crapped
Philly,
on each
wasn't
other.
it?
I was gonna say
No,
this might.
we won it last year, and then we
Yeah.
got first rounded.
Okay, so the streak will
Because we
continue
were the
so we get
highest-
her winning it every year.
Because we were
Okay.
the 4 seed, and San Fran was the 5 seed.
Yep, that's right.
Oh
and
yeah.
San
yeah.
Fran came out and kicked our, you know what, and then we showed up in the fourth quarter, 3 minutes left per usual in the playoffs.
But yeah, I mean, Mac Jones is getting there. He and Patricia are in a fun stage right now because Patricia's trying to call the offense. Mac yelled at him and then went and scored 20 unanswered. That was fun.
Derek Carr, Mac Jones.
I don't know, man. That's a coin flip.
You need a
almost.
game-winning drive right now.
Jesus
Are you
Christ.
taking
Derek Carr.
Derek Carr or Mac
Derek
Jones?
Carr.
I'm taking
If you're
Derek
saying,
Carr.
if you're putting me there,
2-minute drill.
2-minute drill, Derek Carr.
Derek Carr.
I'm taking
I don't know if
Derek
Mac Jones can make it all the way down the
You're
field in 2 minutes.
I don't know if he
Daniel
can
Jones
either, that's the thing.
Let's do it.
He's done it.
He's still a game-managing quarterback.
I
He's
say
still,
Cooper Rush.
he's
over
still
And
not
there.
Derek
done
Carr's
so.
not.
He's not supposed to be.
Hey,
No.
Neither is Mac
The
Jones.
real question. The real
Mac-
question.
He's not supposed
What
to
do you
be.
mean he's not supposed to be a game manager?
He's
That's
gonna come
exactly
out.
what
He's
the
come out and
quarterback
said,
in Bill
"Well, he's
Belichick's
thrown for
system
300
does.
yards 3 times in his career."
All right.
That's
I
exactly
got a
what
proposition
the quarterbacks
for
in Bill
everybody.
Belichick's system do. They game manage. That's all.
I got the
That's all they have to do.
proposition for everybody. Who would you
No,
rather
because
have?
Cam Newton's game managing was horrible.
Listen,
Who would you rather have? So you got Derek Carr, Mac Jones, or week 1 through 5, Cooper Rush.
oh, week 1 through 5. Cooper Rush.
Yeah, yeah,
Are we still doing the 2-minute
yeah.
2-minute
Yeah,
drill thing?
he can get us a field goal. Kidding me?
We want a touchdown.
Nope. Field goals only.
Then yeah, I'm taking Cooper Rush or Mac Jones
I'm
because
gonna-
all you gotta do
I'm
is get to
gonna
like the
be Mac Jones
30-yard
forever.
line.
Derek Carr's throwing a pick because he's gonna throw it.
Exactly.
He's gonna throw it into triple coverage, Devontae Adams.
I mean,
Well,
in,
they're
in all
never showing
fairness,
it.
it's either throw it to him or the guy that they pulled out of an Arby's last
Mac
week.
Hollins?
So,
Much.
Hey, you leave Mac Hollins alone.
Yeah, Hunter Renfro had a rough year. I thought he
Bro,
was-
Yeah.
did
Renfro's
you
injured.
see the clip
Is he
of
done
Mac
done?
Hollins
Or is he
grittying to down a punt and then they lost? the game?
Yes, that was
That was
amazing.
against the Rams, right?
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah, gritty.
Where it all went downhill. They were grittying as they
That
were
is
down
something
the
we
ball.
have to talk about. Baker
Mayfield.
Mayfield.
oh my gosh.
All-
Shake it, bake, Baker Mayfield, baby.
God,
The hero the Browns needed. Who's now only doing it in LA. But
I was gonna say, well, about that.
I mean,
I don't know if he was really doing it in LA though. I mean, he
bro,
still didn't have
bro
a great
showed up
stat
in less
line.
than 48 hours
He
and
did.
beat
He
Derek
had
Carr's
2
ass
days.
straight up
he
on
out-
paper.
He outperformed Derek Carr.
Yeah, it was
He did.
23
He had
for
better stats.
31, 230 and a tutty in the game winning.
And
The
90
game winning
yards.
touchdown.
90
Dude was on the money.
The dude had like 20 plays or something like that. They were like,
awesome.
they were like, this is your playbook.
Well, yeah, you could
Made
tell.
that Veronica look pretty
You
good.
could tell that he didn't know the full playbook because there was one play where it was supposed to be a toss, and he went to toss it one way, and he wasn't. And Cam Akers was not there, and he goes, "Well, bro, you just see him turn around, run straight back forward to the line,
That's
and
the
just kind of fell forward."
That's
Yeah,
the most
I mean-
COVID season quarterback thing I've ever
Bro,
heard.
Andrew Whitworth had to guide him back to the locker room after the post-game interview
Well,
because
obviously.
he didn't know how to get back.
Well, yeah.
He was like, hey, how do we get back to the locker room?
Did you hear?
Andrew's like, don't worry, I'll give you the full tour after this show.
Give me the stadium tour.
Oh. Is RG3 on there on Thursday night?
No, but Fitzpatrick is.
Fitzpatrick, yeah, because
It's
Fitzpatrick asked him.
Fitzpatrick, Whitworth, and Richard Sherman, I think.
Yeah, Richard Sherman. Richard
What a
Sherman
crew.
That's
asked
a
him.
squad.
Richard asked him. He goes, "So you like this Cuban number?" And he goes, "No." It was number 17. It's like number 17 or something. He
Yeah.
goes, I don't like it. I'm looking to get this Switch next week. I'm like, this man.
That's great.
I think he'll start for them the rest of the year, probably.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They'll finish. I think they'll just.
There's no reason for them to play
He'll be
Matt
the backup
Stafford
next year
in the
for
last
them.
week.
He's on the IR.
No, he's on the IR.
Well,
He's
he
on
can
the
come back
IR
the
with
last week.
what
Oh,
is it?
well, yeah, they're not gonna.
Yeah,
It's
they
a
don't
concussion,
reason
but
they'll
it's
play
like
They're not gonna play him or
some like
Cooper
neck
Kupp, but it's
Yeah.
about-
neck injuries or something going on with like his
Well,
nerve
Cooper Kupp's done for the
nerves.
year already, isn't he?
Yeah, he's
Technically,
yeah,
he
he won't
can
be
come off the
back.
IR anytime.
He won't
but
be
yeah.
back.
Yeah, they're not gonna. There's no point in bringing him
They
back.
already came out
Right.
in fantasy and said that he won't be back.
Tank
That's
for
why
Victor.
Bechtel dropped him.
Did you really?
Yeah, Bechtel
I
dropped
missed
him and
that.
Brady picked him up. Because Brady
Of
lives
course
on
you
his
did.
phone.
Of course
There,
you did.
there's,
Some of us are making
there's always
harder
one wide
cash.
receiver out for the year I gotta hold on to. It
You
was
were
Michael
probably
Thomas
asleep.
last
I
year.
was asleep. After making it harder in cash.
After
You
making it
guys
harder.
are sleeping.
Yeah, Leo out there making bank.
Hey, I'm up for the first few hours of your shift,
So,
and I'm usually up for the last. Well,
Sure.
every other day I'm up for the last few
That's why
hours.
it takes you like 5 a.m. every day. I'm like, hey, you won't play rugby? Because I expect a response in like an hour. Because like
No.
Brady's setting streaks and he's at over there
At
playing
PF.
fitness. I'm like, all right,
Getting swole or something.
sure.
so where does Baker Mayfield's career go from here?
It can only go up.
Better than Marcus
Fitzmagic.
Mariota's.
Do you
Dude,
think he just
might be a
bounces around,
Fitzmagic.
or
Four-
do you think he just holds
14
clipboards the rest
teams
of his
in
career?
14 teams in 10 years. Backup quarterback. Starter gets hurt. He comes in, wins 4 games, and people go, you know, Baker Mayfield might have a chance to start somewhere,
And then
New
and then
Ryan
he'll play
Fitzpatrick.
and then go
and
be a
they'll play
bench somewhere else.
That's a great take. The new Ryan Fitzpatrick. I like that.
Him and Teddy
I don't think
Bridgewater.
he'll bounce
I mean,
around that much. I
Teddy
just
two
think he'll
gloves.
hold clipboards the rest of his career. He'll be like Tyrod Taylor.
Oh, bro,
So-
he's going to Atlanta next year.
No, he's
No,
not.
they're playing Desmond Ritter now.
I was gonna
and
say they're
that's
already
why
playing
I
Desmond
picked up
Ritter. They
New
have
Orleans
Mariota. They don't
defense.
need to.
I picked up New Orleans defense, and I'm like,
That's
they're
pretty
playing
cool.
Desmond Ritter. All right.
Supposedly Marcus Mariota just left.
hey, he might come out and be like Brock Purdy.
I'm gonna lose
He
it
might
if
come
he,
out
if
and
he
be a
pops
dog.
off and throws 4
49ers
tutties.
legend
I'm like, all
Brock
right.
Purdy.
It was
Oh,
Mr.
another
Relevant.
quarterback with an uncertain future, Zach Wilson.
Oh shoot! It's Thursday night football
just
tonight,
Yeah, Hawks Niners.
dude. All right, so tonight,
Fantasy playoff
if,
start.
if McCaffrey pops off for like 30, I got a
Those
good
are
chance.
3
But
games
if he only does like his normal 20, I'm worried.
Where are you going?
I was going to the bathroom, but we started talking about all this stuff, and I got into it.
Okay. Well, try not to be too loud because we're gonna keep talking.
That's what a fan is here.
Might as well just leave.
Clip it.
I am. Title!
Are you that proud? Is it that?
Speaking of titles,
Can I hold it?
while we're actually all here, is there been anything title worthy in this episode?
Isaac has pink eye.
No. I'm so tired of naming the title after people.
No, you got your one title and then you disliked it.
Oh, that's true. You were a bitch about it.
Yeah, Clayton, this man disliked our podcast video on YouTube because his name was the title.
I was gonna say we might as well just wait until Leo gets back. Then we'll talk
Yeah,
about Zach Wilson.
Well, we're talking about the title right now. We're debating it. Did you at least wash your hands?
I didn't touch anything but my waistline.
Motherfucker. You would be that guy, wouldn't you?
I am that
I
guy.
didn't touch
anything, so I don't have to wash my hands. Stay away from me.
It's literally this and down.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't touch anything.
You touched your handle of the toilet?
Oh, use my foot.
No, you didn't.
Somehow I believe that.
No, you didn't.
That would be a Leo thing to do.
I just put your head down.
Alright.
Use the motion of it to just.
I know it
Caught
doesn't
it
go
with
down
the
this slow because I've dropped it before.
Leo, has there been anything in this
With what?
episode title worthy?
Anything in this episode title worthy?
Yeah.
The fantasy dream lives on, and then parentheses for some of us. Close parentheses.
Hey, that's not true. Isaac's dreaming of winning the toilet bowl.
He's winning that tournament ball.
Place.
You're not. He's gonna win ninth place.
I
You
love
are
how
not.
they gave last
There's
place
no
the
way you're
first
gonna
seed.
win
In the toilet.
Well,
bowl.
that's because if you lose, you move on. That's how you move on.
Yeah.
If
If you lose, you move
yeah,
on.
losing
Oh,
is how you
yeah.
move on.
It is literally the toilet bowl. It's reversed. Like
I'm just hoping to finish third because I know if I win this week, I'll probably lose to you next week.
Yeah, because your team is stacked, Brady.
Because I was looking at the matchups.
Thanks, Isaac.
Who did I want to play? I wanted to play Carson because his
Me.
original one was like 130, and I was like at 150s. I'm like, I don't know if I can play that matchup.
I would love if the Eagles just like chilled out this week since they're already in the playoffs and Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown didn't go crazy.
That's adorable. You think that Philly's just gonna chill?
It's not gonna happen. I know it's not gonna
adorable
happen,
if
but
you think Philly's just gonna sit back and chill. They're definitely not gonna chill next week when they play Dallas.
no,
Dude, that's a
Jalen
Christmas
Hurts-
Eve game on 4/25.
that'll be good.
Dude, everyone on deck.
It's movie.
Did you see what Micah Parsons said about Jalen Hurts? He says that he's just
I'd be on Micah Parsons'
yeah.
Twitter.
Well, I just didn't know if
Okay.
you saw
Mike
the
Parsons
NFL
has been a
and-
wild man on Twitter.
Yeah,
lately.
Micah Parsons goes, Jalen Hurts is a really great system fit for the Eagles. And all of Philadelphia just ripped him a new ass because they called him a system quarterback. And then they just interviewed him today, and he said, I'm glad they hate me. Because they'll hate me even more after next week. I'm
There's-
like, oh!
Jalen Hurts is not a system
not a
quarterback.
system
He's
QB.
too good at everything to be a
He's too
system
well-rounded.
quarterback. Yeah.
I don't think he's that amazing. Like, he's playing, he has a great year, obviously.
Say,
But I
he's
don't think
still
he's MVP.
good, though.
I don't think he's MVP, though.
Who do you
I'd still put Mahomes over him.
I don't know. Hurts only has like 3 interceptions on the season.
Yeah,
That's
Hurts also
the
has
thing.
So-
way more weapons, though. But Mahomes is still doing this with just Kelsey, basically.
Is Hurts your number 2 then, Leo?
At what?
In the MVP race?
No.
He's ahead of Josh Allen for me. Josh
Well,
Allen.
yeah, Josh Allen fell
Allen's like
off.
garbage.
Josh Allen
Yeah,
is like the
yeah.
favorite.
Who else would it be? That is the most homer crap I've ever heard.
I just don't think he's playing that great because he's surrounded by great offense, and that's what gives him the open lanes to run all over the place. Because he's got Devontae Smith to worry about downfield, and then you got AJ Brown. You have to double him every time.
Devontae Smith isn't any more special than any of the guys running routes for the Chiefs.
He is. He's way better than Juju.
That's true.
He's
Okay,
better than
Juju
Juju.
doesn't count.
MVS.
No, he's not that much
Yes,
better.
he is.
No, he's not.
MVS is not that good.
MBS is not very good. I have to agree with you.
Devontae Smith isn't that much better. That's what I'm saying.
He's
I didn't say
still
he was
better.
worse.
Yeah.
I just
Devontae
don't-
Smith is much more of a
If you
threat
put him
than
on the
anything
Chiefs
else.
right now, he would be the wide receiver 1.
That's very
That's
true.
probably true. Yeah.
Which would make him better than the rest of them.
I didn't say he was worse. I said he's not that much better.
I still think he's pretty good though.
Anyways,
I
talk
don't
about
know
Zach
why
Wilson.
you even talk about
Last
football. You hate it,
thought.
so.
Zach Wilson, where does he go? What happens from here? Like, what do the Jets draft a quarterback? I've seen a lot of stuff that the Jets draft a new quarterback.
Not wrong with it. They're gonna roll Mike White for next year.
Well, yeah, he's got broken ribs right now though.
Yeah,
I was gonna say,
because I think there's a
Left the
star
game like
quarterback
3
class
times
next
and
year.
ended up
Older
going
than
to the hospital last week.
I'm supposedly there's like a stronger quarterback class next year, so it wouldn't surprise me if.
Well, they're gonna roll with
Isn't it-
Mike White probably for the rest of the year.
Yeah, but I
If
think they
he's
send
not-
it next year, and if they, their defense is too
Gotta
good.
go
That's the
play
reason.
this
That's the
year.
reason their record's so good.
Well,
Their defense has destroyed Josh Allen twice.
Well, with their garbage quarterback situation, it's a miracle they're still in games if their defense.
I'm
isn't good.
aware.
They don't
But-
have any offensive weapons like that, do
No.
they? I mean,
They
at
have
this
Garrett
point-
Wilson.
They have Garrett Wilson.
Yeah,
That's
okay,
literally
yeah,
it.
Garrett
But but
Brees Hall was
Jets,
good, and then he
I was
ripped
gonna
apart
say
his knee.
Jets
I don't
rookies
trust
have
any of
won
their
Rookie of
running
the
backs.
Week like
Mhm.
all but 4 times.
Really?
Yeah, it's been Garrett Wilson, Sauce Gardner, and Brees Hall won it 1 week.
Sauce Gardner makes sense.
Sauce
He's been
Gardner's really
crazy.
good.
Yeah, he is.
He's rookie of the year.
Yeah.
No doubt.
I mean, yeah, defensive wise.
Who else would it be? You know what I
Nobody
mean?
really.
Not MJ
I
Emerson.
couldn't even tell you another rookie on. the
MJ
defensive
Emerson's
side.
not playing bad. Like I said,
No,
I just
he-
needed a
he's-
scapegoat
Emerson's been
because
really
the
good.
one game Isaac said he was going to play good, got dunked on by
Yeah, he
Jacoby Myers. It
He
was
got
bad.
dogged.
But I think this concludes an episode, right? That's an episode.
I don't have anything else to talk about. I don't know what Zach Wilson's gonna do. I don't know what
Zach
they can
Wilson's
do.
gonna be a
They've
commander
got
next year.
they've got 2 average to below average young quarterbacks and 1 old quarterback that actually won them some games. So
He beat us.
Ooh. No, I take that back.
I think you
Indianapolis
guys
Colts.
beat you.
Zach,
Joe Woods
Zach
beat us.
Wilson to the
Joe
Colts.
Woods beat us.
Zach Wilson to the Colts.
Zach Wilson to the Colts.
No.
For their
He's a-
6th
the
starting
Colts are
quarterback
more
in
of
6
a-
years then?
I might be more than that.
The Colts are more of a wanting a older pocket passing quarterback, not one who runs around with the chicken with his head cut off. That's what
They
the
have
Colts
an
are.
older. They have an older
Yeah,
pocket
they've
passing
tried it for like
quarterback.
3 years
It's not
now.
working.
They tried it for 3 years now.
Yeah, they had Phillip, who was it? It was Andrew Luck, then it was Jacoby Brissett, then it
And
was
then
Phillip
for
Rivers,
and
then
now
Matt Ryan.
it's Matt Ryan.
And Carson Wentz in there too.
Carson
And
Wentz
Carson,
back.
I was gonna say Carson Wentz is in there as well.
Right, Carson Wentz was after Phillip Rivers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So Zach Wilson
Zach Wilson's not a pocket passer though.
doesn't matter. They're gonna get a new quarterback next year.
All right, fair enough.
Because I think Matt Ryan's a free agent after this year, so
I would.
Nah. Bailey Zappi's gonna go in and take
I would-
take
No,
the
he's
Colts.
not.
Take,
not
take
Brady
Stop
thinks
talking.
he's not
No,
getting
you're
it,
done.
so-
You're done.
Matthew Judon.
This concludes
I would
episode
bet
68 of the Hot
that
Take
he's
Sports
gonna
Podcast.
get depoy.
This concludes episode 68 of the Hot Take Sports Podcast. Don't be afraid to follow us on our social medias at Hot Take Sports 16. Give us a tweet, give us a follow, leave us a hot take. Yeah, make sure to check out all our episodes on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Give us a listen, give us 5 stars, and we will see you all next time.